What's up, folks?
Doll shoes are the creepiest shoes.
What's up, Uber? You on, brother? How's everyone doing today? I'm actually working, but I'm working from home for a couple hours, so I was going to get on here until I get a call. Kind of wanted to show off some more vintage stuff I picked up and some stuff I've dug out from years of collecting that I haven't seen in a while myself, just to kind of show you how the addiction is real. And I have tons of old stuff. It gets nuts. Good morning, everybody. Holy diver. How's everybody doing this morning? Gotta get away. Get away. What's up, Judson? How you doing, brother? Kind of wanted to get on and show some stuff I picked up yesterday, and I found some of my figures that I've had for years and years and years, and I kind of just wanted to show them off. I'm working, but I'm working from home today, so until I get a call, I was just going to burn some time. So I wanted to kind of dig through some of my junk. You can see here I got some KO, some old 80s KO figures. I found some 80s A-Team so far. So I kind of wanted to dig through it. I busted out Castle Grayskull. Chilling like a villain, yeah. Especially in this cold weather, right? That's the perfect place to be. Chilling, but staying kind of warm inside at the same time. I have a ton of stuff, man. Like ridiculous. Zillions of old toys. Hundreds. That I just broke out right now in a few bags. Hundreds of toys. It's like, man, this is South Texas, and we're used to year-round summer, and it's in the 30s. Today, overnight, last night, today, all the way through the day until tomorrow, it's in the 30s. That's the high and low. I'm going to have to move some of these guys. I wish my camera would zoom out more. The camera's very limited. I guess this camera hates me. Oh, yeah. Do you remember these old A-Team? I've got all of them. I need to dig them all up. Let me make some room here. Let's see. So I got these old A-Team guys. He's not gonna stand, are you? Yeah, you are. I love knockoffs, man. I just freaking always collecting knockoffs. And of course, turtle figures. Oh man, the van. I wish I had the van like crazy. I don't. I really want to beef up my 5.5s. Like, these are all knockoffs. These are 80s vintage knockoff figures. See, some of them look terrible. I think this red one's a Remco. And man, I would love to have that van. See if this lady too. This is a vintage Remco female. Here's Xena. Xena the warrior princess. Let's see what else I can find. There's a Marine. I think this Marine is from Aliens. The one that would know for sure would be David. David. Here's some old Chuck Norris. Well, she's going to go down and take everybody with her. Very female. Yeah, here's the Chuck Norris guys. I have a bunch of Chuck Norris. I picked up a massive lot of Biker Mice from Mars. I cannot wait for them to come in. It's 2 of the motorcycles. They're really cool looking choppers. I think I got 7 figures. Some of them are real rare. And I also have, it came with like 7 helmets, guns, backpacks, shields. Like, it's a load. That's true. Yeah, I used to love these guys. Got Rocksteady. Come on, don't be a pain, Chuck. Chuck wants to be a pain. They used to stand really well back in the day. Of course, like I said, I've been collecting for so long. A lot of this is some really old stuff that old stuff for me. Yeah, those Biker Mice are going to be cool. This guy's name, he's one of the turtle. This one's rare. It's hard to find. He's missing his little antennas, but he's called Anthrax. He's like some kind of, I don't know what, spider or wasp. What's up, Punisher? How you doing, brother? Looking up some of my old rare vintage toys here. I got stuff. Old stuff. Come on, you want to stand up? Anthrax. Here's another old knockoff. I love these knockoffs, man. It's like some of my favorite stuff. Yeah, a lot of people are looking for that Anthrax. Here's some more. Holy crap, that's loose. I think he's also from the Chuck Norris line. Some of the Ninja. Oh yeah, that's Rocksteady from the Turtles. Of course, I got a lot of the just Turtles too, the weird stuff they would come out with. Like, here's a baseball one. I think this guy is he might be like a Power Ranger villain. I really like the Power Ranger villains from the 90s. Like, those toys were really cool. They're so much more exciting than the actual Power Rangers. Of course, there's a 80s knockoff Hulk Hogan. Ugly sucker. I don't know if y'all remember these toys. This was called Warriors of Virtue. The Warriors of Virtue was a 90s toy line slash movie, I believe. And I got some carded, I got loose, I've got a bunch of those. And the Warriors of Virtue, that was a lot of fun. Here's another really good, this is another variant of Chuck Norris. I got the one where he's like in full gear. This one right here was what was known as his disguise. He was undercover Chuck. Ah, Pink Ranger rocks. Hell yeah. Here's another sweet knockoff, but he comes with like a jumpsuit. These knockoffs are all like, most of them are wrestlers. Back in the day. Some of these karate ones are... look at that. They all collapsed. Just going to leave them there for now. This one right here is a Silverhawk character. Can't remember his name. Commander... This one here is probably worth $50-$70. I gotta be careful with him. He's one of my favorites. These is a 82 Rimco. I think they're called Warrior Beasts, and they're super. What's up, Rudy? Are you finally back from work? I know you got sent out like in the 10-degree weather all night. Man, I have nowhere to go with my stuff. I've got so much I brought out right now. This is one of my best Warrior Beasts, though. He cost me, he's worth like 50. I paid 15. You're still working, man? Here's some of the, of course, Dick Tracy figures from the 90. Here's one of everybody's favorite bad guys, and this is dang, I don't know why they make their legs so pre-posed already. It's like hard to stand this dude up. Of course, it's the original Shredder, 88 Shredder. Looks like he's crippled though. Of course, this is I got this guy complete. It's, what's his name? Usagi, I think it's Usagi, the bunny. That's the original bunny. Here's one of my other Predators. One of my early 90s Kenner Predators. I need to get these all dug out. I wanted to do a full review because I think I'm close to completing that line. Here's an extra Krang. I have Krang with his suit also, that his little walker. This is one of the He-Man guy that turns into a stone. I think is his name Stone Dar? Let's see. Let's make some room here. I'm gonna bag up some of this stuff. I'm gonna leave out the Simpsons. Well, the Simpsons are kind of old. Jesus. Yeah, I think I pulled out maybe like definitely over 100 vintage toys right now. This is just like not even. This is a tiny selection of what I got. What's up, Gandhi? How you doing, buddy? goes to this guy, which is an awesome old figure. Let me snap his little. Let's see. This is his like get up here where he would fly, because he didn't have wings like the other ones, but he had this really cool setup. There's a, like I said, I have a couple of cranes. Oh yeah, this is, like I said, this is just barely scratching the surface of what I can go on forever. Let me make some room here. There's the Triceratops. This is the very first version. I probably have the 88 turtles complete maybe about 3 times over. There's Leo again. I got a set that I keep in my room. There's Slash, if he wants to stand up today. Slash. Here's a Mikey with weapons. Here's Donnie, the boy genius. He's going to collapse and take out 50 people. Here's Fisto, but he doesn't have his... I got him complete too somewhere. Oh, yeah. This one's a Thundercat. I can't remember his... Jackal. I think his name was Jackal. Okay, this is Ripley from the original Aliens Kenner toy line. That's Ripley. Here's another. This is the dude that she fell in love with, Hicks. That's Hicks from the toy line. I found about $2 and change from that bag. Probably the change when I bought these. I think I showed y'all. Here's another knockoff guy. He's got the gi. The other one I showed y'all was a knockoff with the one piece onesie. He has the gi. He's a knockoff 80s figure. I'm gonna get all these out of the way. It's ridiculous. Like I said, when I get my toy room set up, I have in the thousands of loose action figures that I've been collecting throughout the years. All right, let's keep going with this bag here. Okay, guys, I'm going to show y'all my very favorite Ninja Turtles. These are my absolutely, and these are complete. And these are the cyborg robot Ninja Turtles from the early 90s. Let me make some room for all of them, because I've got a boatload of them. Let me make some room. Oh, I love these guys so much. So much. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, like I said, these guys are cyborg turtles. So this one's, of course, Leo. And if you take, you can take the mask off, and they have their faces, and which I'll show you. Jesus. Okay. So yeah, these fire off. The arms fire off like missiles. They have their little daggers and stuff. You could pull off the mask. Okay, this one's Raph. But all of them are, man, they're so cool. You don't see these hardly ever. I got very lucky when I picked them up, and they were very expensive, but they're like robot cyborg turtles from hell or something. They have a really cool... But you stash their little masks there, and they're fully armored up and ready to rock. Let me... Like I said, I have almost all of them. This one's, I think this one's Bebop. So he's got his arms. Yeah, it's Bebop. So there's his face. He has the gold mask. Yeah, these are really cool. He's got both arms. You can't find the arms hardly. And they fire off like they're weapons. if you want to like play with them and stuff. So that's Bebop. And I'm glad I couldn't find these last. I wanted to show them off a couple days ago. All right, still going, guys. So here's Leo. Of course, he has the arms. Here's this crazy helmet. You can see there's Leo underneath it. He's complete as well. Yeah, I love these things, man. I can't wait to have a proper place to store them. I mean, to display them. All right, moving on. Okay, before I put all his stuff back on, this is Mikey. He's complete. He's got this really dope looking. And I do have that this thing stick on. It's not broken or anything. So Mikey is really cool. Oh, I'll just leave it off. That's Mikey's all golded up. Okay, and y'all probably thought I forgot about Yonani. Same thing, his mask comes off. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's number 6 that I have here. And of course it's Shred Head. And these things come off and it's got like a little armor. So that's only, I have 6. There's another one. There's actually Rocksteady. I need to find him still. And I think that's the entire collection. They only came out with 7. I have 6 of the 7. So these are some of my more kind of grails, hard to find. Let me make some room here. I would like to find that other one. I forgot all about it. So in this bag, I actually guess I picked up some more Predators. I forgot I had these. Where's this jerk? Stand, you fool. Okay. So I thought I needed to pick him up, but I don't. And this one I think is, I can't even pretend to remember what his name was, but he's really cool. He's got an action as well. Alien Predators. And the other one that I like also from Kenner, of course, is the Terminators. I got tons of the robots and half humans, like ridiculous amounts. All right, let's see here. I thought I gave all these away, but I guess I kept myself one. I know I gave David one of these, and that's I think this is the 1991 Hasbro Wrestlers. This is Ultimate Warrior. This one is nope, this is not a vintage. Sorry, I should have recognized it with it's actually not old. I did give David the one I had that was vintage. He told me I had to, he'd get mad at me. You know how he is. Yeah. Here's a 90s, what's this dude's name? The one with the mask? I think The Mask. Let's see, how do you do that? The one with Jim Carrey is. I've got a bunch of these masks too. Probably about 4 or 5 where he's wearing the Zook suit with the hat and all that. He's real mean, sir. Really mean. You're totally right. Here's General Trag. This is 1989 General Trag from the Turtles. Ugly sucker. And I do have his weapon, which it's all weird bent and stuff, but it's hard to keep these guys' weapons, so I did pretty good, I guess. Anyway, probably too hard to put in. So I got his gun. General Trag. They started in '88, so there's only the 2 years. Oh yeah, this is not even the half of it, man. I got, like I said, I have the complete collection 3 or 4 times. Some of them don't have accessories, some do. Like I just keep collecting them, and I'll forget that I have doubles and triples and just keep buying. I like having them. This is 80s. I don't remember if it was some child's toy line from the 80s. I have a bunch of them. They're all cavemen looking. What's his name? David found some too. I forget which ones David had. He has like a big T-Rex and one of the little one of the little cavemen with the T-Rex. But I've got like about 2 or 3 of the T-Rex the people. Oh yeah, it's gonna be insane. That's all I want to do is display it. Okay. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for busting these out because I have no doubt that David's gonna sense this right now. These are all vintage JP, as you can see. That one's got a JP on the tail there. And this one's the 90s Lost World. He's gonna probably want those. He's gonna beat me up for them. I need y'all to help me. Here's another one. This one's 90s as well. Let me move all these guys. Let's see, I'm moving back here a little further. I like to keep a few vintage critters too. David. My little dino setup. I gave him so many of my dinos. Well, not so many, but I'm giving him so many that I could have had a pretty sweet little setup of dinos too. He told me no, I'm not allowed. I think this is from the X-Men animated series. Sabretooth. Now these are some really cool Xena figures that I picked up from, actually I think this is from David's wife, if I'm not mistaken. Got me these. I did a trade with them. There's Xena, there's some of the other blondies that come with this wave. And he was cool enough to, I mean, I have all the weapons and action figures that go with it. If he comes after him, help me, bud, he's gonna get my stuff. I still have a bunch. I have like about 4 or 5 that I've wrapped up for him. I need to get mailed out pretty soon. Well, I picked these up recently. These are from the original movie. These are what movie figures look like before scan technology. You can see the actor that played Magneto. There's the actor that played Sabretooth. Those are cool. What's up, Rob? How you doing, brother? Ooh, good. 250 sub giveaway announcement. That's awesome. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't have many thrift stores either. I mean, I have to travel to them. Here's another one of the Xena ladies. I've got a pretty good haul from oh, look at this. This one's crazy. I forgot I had this. This is Clubber Lang from Rocky. This is the early 80s Rocky Balboa movie from the one that Clubber Lang came out in. I'm missing a glove. That one's old. I think it's 80. Can't remember which one it is. It's pretty old. Of course, I really want to collect all the vintage Ewoks. Here's one of them. I think I have a handful of Ewoks. 230, man. You're almost there. You are rocking it. Let's see if I want to pull. Put some of these up. Yeah, I got all some old What's up, nerdy family? How you doing? Oh, crap. I gotta hide these before David gets on. Gotta hide all these dinosaurs. He'll claim them. Claim auction. All right, next bag. It just goes and goes. It keeps going. Oh yeah, I got all of those in that vinyl style. That's this one right here. It's not really vintage. This is a select Hawkeye. This is the comic book version. This is actually when I very first met Harry Sandman PR Vlogs, and this was his giveaway. I won it. I won his first giveaway, and got this. Just picked up a Funko Pop to give away. A good one? What'd you decide on? Here's late 80s. This is He-Man figure, believe it or not. They look like this weird because it was called He-Man, The New Adventures, 1989. I don't like them, but they're old and they're He-Man. Mufasa. Oh, that's a good one. Is that the new Mufasa that just Oh, I need to put this in my Toy Biz collection. There's a Storm, and I think this is supposed to light up, but I think the batteries are dead on her. Yeah, I think you did. Here's I think these are the Double Dragon. They got that cool little stone in their chest. I got both brothers of the Double Dragon toys. There's a Worf from Star Trek Next Generation. What's up? What's up, June? How you doing, man? I'm going through a lot of old junk. Ah, look at this. This is sweet. Here's what's his name from Karate Kid? This is the 80s Karate Kid line. Soto, I think. Sato. That was the one that when Miyagi's were friends with when they're kids. That SOB Kane. Here's one of the dinosaur hunters from the original Jurassic Park toys. Please don't tell David I got this one. Here's like a zombie I picked up at Goodwill. See, it has the tactical SWAT gear. He's all bloody and tacticaled up. Here's this weird little robot that came out with He-Man, the original He-Man, the 80s He-Man. I don't know who this guy is, if anybody recognizes him. Picked him up for a couple of bucks, but I don't know who he is. Here's some more Mario. Here's his brother Luigi. Got this at Goodwill.
Hi, store 884. Pop it. Your circuit.
I think so. Yeah, I think you're right, Wilson. I think you're right, though.
Pop it to start. I'll just switch.
I don't even know where I got this guy from. It looks like an old C-3PO and Christmas outfit. I'm going to start really collecting all these Ewoks. Here's another one. And here's another one. And I think I probably have bags of these guys. Here's like an old... I think this is like a 90s. What's his name? This is Tom. Is it Tommy Pickles? Oh yeah, the original Joes pre-81 were the cloth 12-inch. They look like Barbie and Ken kind of. Okay, Punisher, definitely let me know and I'll tell you what I think. I'm real thrifty. Tommy, there you go. Tommy boy. All right, I think that's it. I got a bunch of little vinyls and pint-sized heroes and stuff in here. No need to show those. I've got like I think I have somewhere I have all of those Karate Kid, not all of the Karate Kids, but the main Karate Kid characters. But wait, there's more. Let's see what I got in this bag. So this is a weird character. I'm not really sure who he is. You ever seen a big dude like that? Kind of weird looking. Doesn't stand very well. He's a big guy. Let me make some room here because I got something I want to show y'all. Something real cool. Y'all are about to get really impressed. Get ready to be really impressed. Let me clear out some of these guys. Sako, you stay here, bud. You're gonna stay up here with me. The rest of you getting put on. Putting up the cyborg turtles. If anybody wants to buy them, they're $1 billion for sale. All right. I made the room. Oh. All right, let's see here. I want to show y'all something cool. This one I know that Venom Fang has wanted. So don't tell Venom Fang what I'm about to pull out here. Let's see. The first piece I put up is going to give it away immediately. All right, prepare to be blown away. That's the Build-A-Figure. So you'll probably figure out what that is. $1 billion, that's what I got. Do, re. Like in the movie. Winston Zedmore. Egon. Peter. So I've got all those complete with the sign. They have the Build-A-Figure sign, kind of. I will give you $1 million. Casper the Friendly Ghost. Yep. It's Casper, guys. I just watched part 2 this week. These aren't vintage by any means. These are the select, but I really like them. That's a cool little set. These are old. These don't even articulate. Y'all remember the Land Before Time, I think? Casper! These are pretty cool. These are Power something? Captain Power, I think. Yeah, good job, Rob. We need to share the love. I think I have all these here. I bought all these in one day when Funko came out with the Thundercats, and I'm really digging these guys. It's weird that his tail's freaking... Of course, I have all these vintage and these new ones. All the weapons are in this bag, but I'm just going to pull out the character. I was hoping they'd do a second wave to these guys. Undercover Donnie. Don't fall down, Undercover Donnie. Can work it out. Now, Westside, work it out. Ah, you jerk! Guys, I have not even scratched the surface of this loose stuff. Of course, I got carded too, and modern, new and old, and some old new and some new old. Oh yeah, I was showing you all these little Land Before Time. I don't know if these were like McDonald's or what they were, but I got a quazillion of them. I don't know what you are. What's up, NASCAR man? How you doing, brother? I don't know what these guys are. He's pretty cool though. Yeah, editing's it takes time to really get the editing down to where you're comfortable. I actually started off with some really complicated editing programs, and I was into green screen, special effects. I was doing some crazy stuff, but I worked so much that I simplified my editing process. I used to do some pretty crazy, elaborate stuff if you go look at my old stuff, but I found that I'm happier just keeping it kind of simple because I can do almost everything with my phone now. I do have like a very expensive GoPro Hero Silver, and it's nice, but I was using it for a while, like when I'd set up at home for stuff. I just use my phone now. Man, I just got into one tote and then a few bags with everything I showed you right now. I've got so much more. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you guys. I checked out a brand new. Let me get these out of the way. A brand new thrift store. The Walmart Rambler and I found a thrift store after we did a call yesterday. We'd never been to this particular thrift store in this particular city we're in. So we decided to go ahead and run in, and we did a live stream, and she actually held the camera and let me just run around. So she was talking to, I think Punisher was in there, and Uber Hulk, and a bunch of people were hanging out with her more. And it was, I probably could have haggled better on the prices, but since he was being such a nice guy, I'm going to show you this real quick, and then I want to get into a bag on shit. I picked up this. This is new in the bag. This is 80s. It's kind of a wired plush. He's got sunglasses. It says sunglasses. I never had any of these. So he's pretty cool. I picked up 2 more of the little plastic guys that I normally collect. Also. And then I picked up this big dude. He's a wind-up. He's 80s also, but he's a bigger wind-up toy. It does work. He's not very strong, though, but he does work. And he's really cool. He's got the big arms. I got another vintage Pez, and this is from the Toy Story, from the first Toy Story. Or whichever one she came out in, I guess. Yeah, he did look like the pawn shop old man or angry man. Oh, and I got this thing right here. This is kind of weird. This is from Fat Albert. I don't know if y'all remember the Fat Albert cartoon growing up as kids. Diecast collector. How you doing, sir? I guess I shouldn't say sir or ma'am, right? When it's not. It's could be anybody. Could be diecast collector, right? Doesn't have to be just a dude. Toy Story 2. Okay, got you. Is that when she came out, the female? Yeah, I used to love watching the Bill Cosby, Fat Albert and Gang show. So he had this little. He gave it to me for $3. It's pretty old. Hey, hey, hey! Oh man, I have like an army of raisins now. Like probably about like 30 or 40 raisins, and I tried to put a band together. Have like the drummer, singers, dancers, brass, guitarist. Here's a piano guy. Some of them don't even play instruments, but I still like. So this is what I bought yesterday at that guy's. I paid too much, but he was so nice to give us a whole history talk. So Jessie the Cowgirl. That's right. Man, I haven't seen it in so long. Can't even remember any of them. So next bag I wanted to bust out was some of my vintage Star Wars I wanted to share. So the first one's going to be the very original R2-D2. Jessie the Cowgirl. Here's the early 80s. This is Vader, or old Anakin. Here's again 77 C-3PO. These stand pretty good. They usually stand pretty good for me. Yeah, I can't wait for the part 4. Here's a 77. I'm sorry, you got to go, Anakin. You're too young. Here's my 77 Chewie. I need to start collecting, like, hunting down their accessories. I think I have 10 of the 12 original 12s from 77. Here's another one, 77. Obi, old Obi. Got him with complete. Here's another one of the 12s, and this is the Trooper. You don't want to bend. It was cold in the room. I don't want to mess them up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 12. Let's see, where are y'all at? Here's another one. This one's I have complete as well, and this is the Sand People. He's a 77. The next one of the 77, and he's pretty valuable, is going to be, of course, Vader. And he has the tip of his sword still. Those right there usually get chewed off or torn off. So that one's kind of barely hanging on to life, but I leave it on. E.T. or Mac and Me. Oh, yeah, I like both of those. I like E.T. Tusken Raider. There you go. Tusken Raider. And he's got the tip of his sword, too, still. Luke. I do also have... This guy's another one that was 77er, but I don't have his little nylon coat there. This one's the early 80s Bosk. I have him complete. It's in this bag somewhere, his stuff. Jawa. These are all different years. I was into Yoda hardcore for a little while, and I picked up a Yoda everywhere I went. If I saw a Yoda, I'd grab him. I have the 80 Yoda too. Not quite complete, but I don't know where the sucker is. Thought it was in here. I guess I don't have him here. He's probably in my room. This is one of the Jedi. Lost his sword. Can't remember his name. If any of you know him, shout it out. West Side, shout it out. East Side, shout it out. This one I did a custom job. It's supposed to be. I have a couple of cyborg Mauls, but I did this one custom. You can see it's Darth Maul, and I made cyborg legs on him out of some extra Grievuses I had. So he's all chopped up here. He didn't come out terrible. His legs actually work too. He bends and everything. I know it's kind of blurry. The rest of the Star Wars I have in this bag right here are a little too new. I do have also the original Luke Speeder. I have a 90s Millennium Falcon with all the sticker inserts, all the instruction booklets. It's the electronic one. It's the Power of the Force 93, maybe. Darth Grievous. That's right. The Force goes through robots too. I also have a Vader's tie. 93 or 96 Vader's tie. They came out with two different series for that Power of the Force. One of them was like, I think, green and orange logo, and it was early, and then one was a mid-90s, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while. I don't pull those out. I don't have room to put my Millennium Falcon here on my table right now. So those are some older figures. I actually want to collect. One of the things I want to get into right now, as far as vintage collecting, is I need to get I want to get the vintage Ewok, the little playset, the Treehouse playset deal, and I want to collect. I got a bunch of these Ewoks. I want to collect all the Ewoks. Oh, how about Blue Snaggletooth? Was he a variant? I don't have him. Yeah, I want to collect all the Ewoks complete with all their, because they have some cool like head dresses, their hats and their straps and all their weapons are really cool. And the playset was really cool. So that's my next biggest endeavor, is I'm going to jump into that. Slowly buy the Ewok playset and then buy all the Ewoks and load it down with Ewoks. Really? Oh, okay, yeah, I knew that blue because last year I did a video on like top 10 rarest this and most expensive that. And I remember Blue Snaggletooth was mentioned in one of them. Pretty dope. Oh, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna get these out of the way. I'm gonna show y'all some other stuff. But yeah, my biggest thing right now is, for some reason, and it may change, but I want to load down on want to get those Ewoks collected. Pretty excited about it. Normally red. Normally red. Earlier I had out my Castle Grayskull. Gotta go to Castle Grayskull. I've seen people do it at 50. I've seen them do it at 100. I mean, if you're gonna do one at 50, I wouldn't go too expensive. Don't give away anything too expensive. I would say go for 100 maybe and do something. Yeah, that's what I would say. Let's see if y'all remember this guy. He's a Thundercats villain, I believe. What are you crying about, bud? I'm trying to rain on the party. I'm not trying to rain on your party. Oh, here? It's already raining here, brother. Don Thomas, what's up? The Time Lord. Uh-oh. Sir, do you cause temporal anomalies because of your time traveling? You got to be careful with that. With great power comes great responsibility. Oh, man. Disney's gotten a hold of all that stuff. I don't really have a problem with it, but I know like some Marvel Legends collectors are really upset about what they're doing with Marvel figures, Disney that is. I know they came out with those Disney figures that are a little more for younger ages. They look cool. They're not something I would collect because I stayed a vintage at work, but wanted to say hi. What's up, Tim? Thanks, brother, for stopping in. Just here chilling like a villain. Don't work too hard, man. Don't work too hard. So yeah, this guy, I think he's a villain. He's a Thundercats villain. Here's one of my G1 bots. Really good looking. He's pretty much complete. I think I'm missing a gun that snaps into his hands, but and I cannot remember his name. I did know it when I did the video. I knew it. Here is Piranha. This is the main villain from Street Sharks, Dr. Piranha. He's pretty cool. Here's I think Chaos. He's from the Primal Rage collection, 90s collection. I really want to get into those. They have some really cool figures. Super cool. Here's for you wrestling fans, here's a huge Hacksaw Jim Hillbilly Jim, I'm sorry. That's an 8-inch LJN Hillbilly Jim. It's like a weapon, man. It's just a big, heavy chunk of rubber you can knock the bejesus out of someone with. This one's not really vintage at all, but I like it. It's a Mankind. Of course, you got everybody's favorite young lion master, lion leader. And you know what would have been better is I don't have the Hillbilly Jim. This actually comes with a hat that you can take, just sit on the top of him. It's a brown hat, that hillbilly hat he used to wear. I don't have the hat. And I think I looked it up and it was like 20, 30 bucks just for the hat used. So I got him there without. But yeah, I think he's worth a little bit of money as is. I've been holding on to him for quite a while. I probably have a ton of stuff that's worth money though. Man, you know what I found is I have some Hot Wheels that are redline, like the 60s. I have no idea what I did with them now. This lino's yours, brother. As soon as I put a little gift bag together. Do y'all remember everybody's favorite morning cartoon show? Or not even really a cartoon. There's Pee-wee, and I have his scooter helmet. It's hard. You never find him with the helmet, so that's... If you ever pick him up or if you even care to collect Pee-wee stuff, that helmet's important. I also have the talking doll, like the big... I think it's more than 12 inches. It's a big talking one that has a ripcord. I have that. I have new in box. I have an 80s the Viewmasters with him. I got some of the color form deals that you cook. Harry Pumpson and Pee-wee. Yep, that's this version here. I just need the scooter. You are correct, sir. He is a crazy guy. I like him though. I think he's pretty funny. He's most definitely crazy. He likes to. He's like a movie theater attendant, I think now. He hangs out in movie theaters attending people. Like I was saying early again, I picked up a massive lot. I don't want to say massive, but I got a huge lot of biker mice from Mars coming in. I have 2 motorcycles and I have a handful of figures. I don't have really any accessories to these guys. But I picked up a huge haul of 2 more motorcycles, 7 more figures, 7 or 8 more figures, a bunch of 7 helmets, shields, guns, straps, accessories, belts. All that's coming to me soon, maybe in a week. I love that figure. The scooter helmet's weird. It's got eyeballs on it. Ah, he just beat up a biker mice from Mars. That's how tough Pee-wee really is. Biker mice from Mars stand no chance against him. Stand up, biker mice from Mars. Yeah, man, I love that. The cartoon was really good, actually. The cartoon was good from that series. They're pretty cool. Boss. I guess that's about all I gotta say, guys. Anything new with y'all? He's getting more hardcore than a Mo. Tequila. Dun, 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 dun. Remember the tequila? Yeah, I don't know why. I don't even like watching them no more, but I used to love the Pee Wee Herman movies before he went like gangster. He did some Pee Wee Herman movies, Big Top Pee Wee and Pervert Pee Wee and all that. He's great. You know who's better than Pee Wee is? Socko. Yeah. Let's see what this lady wants. Oh Lord, amazing looking. We're like on a hardcore diet, and she's at some training out of town, and they have like when you go to like classes for medical, they load up with food all day. So and of course, it's nothing we can have. It's all donuts and junk. Yeah, they even came out with a newer movie, I think, and it's kind of really crazy. It freaks me out, Essie. Those are good movies, man. They're funny. They're kind of funny in their own way. There's Hillbilly Jim. Man, you can knock the bejesus. I'm serious. That hunk of rubber is heavy. Yes, sir. I collect tons of turtles. Actually, I pulled some out just a little while ago. Like I have some very pretty rare ones from rare turtle stuff too. But I have a lot of turtles, man. I have a lot of carded turtles from the 80s and 90s. Loose. I have more loose than I do carded, of course, but I've got samurai turtles. I got the samurai I brought for us and can't have. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I got a ton of turtles, man. That's one of my favorite lines to collect. Oh, why'd you sell them? You needed money for stuff. There's a carded one right there if you can see it in the back. That one's a 91, 92. He's like some kind of Navy guy. He's a Navy seaman. Yeah, I have a bunch of loose biker mice with no accessories, but I need to start getting more serious about completing like at least the accessories and stuff to them. What's up, Soul Hunter? How you doing, brother? Just here, kind of. I just ran through like 100 and some vintage action figures, man. Is that right? That is cool. Hacksaw. I no, I think I had a hacksaw, but I had a 91 hacksaw, the Hasbro ones, the small short ones, but it didn't have the 2x4, and I think I gave it away to a friend. So I don't have him no more, but I love Hacksaw. He's crazy. I hear you, man. Yeah. It sucks, but yeah, life happens and then you got to make do after it hits you. It happens. We can't do nothing about it, but take the hits and keep moving. Here's a Toy Biz professor. Is that Pee Wee? Yeah, this is an 80s Pee Wee with his little weird scooter helmet. Today's secret word. Ha ha. It used to be crazy. Pee Wee's Playhouse. He's a nut. He's a crazy guy. Oh, I didn't show y'all this. Probably no one gives a crap about it, but I collect pins, and this is a vintage California Raisins pin from the 80s. We need to start like some weird, crazy thing to collect like pins or stamps or Pez dispensers and start a group just for those weird things and everybody meet up once a week. Oh yeah, girl. Order update. Yes. I just won a huge lot of Garbage Pail Kid cards. So I'm gonna do like a video of just Garbage Pail Kid cards eventually. Yeah, I like this one. This one's dirty because I used some floor cleaner to try to get his extremities better. So you can see it looks like splooge, but he's in great shape. They have a variant of this one where he has the clear chair, like on that one. I think it was episode 2 where he went to meet up with his with the Magneto in that all glass prison. They have a variant of that chair, and it looks really cool. Yeah, my eBay just went off, and then I won some Garbage Pail Kid cards on eBay. So whenever they show up to my house, I want to do like a little unboxing. I love Garbage Pail Kid cards; they're nuts. I need to buy. What I want to do is buy like a one of those folder books to put them in, where you put the 9 cards a page. But I want to get them in number and start trying to collect like the first 50 because I really like They came out in '85, so I like those first 3 or 4 years of them. '85, '6, and '7. They're my favorite Garbage Pail Kids. Pew 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 pew. Any of y'all vintage Joe guys? I probably have more than I can remember of Joe's somewhere around the house. There's Dusty. That's the original Dusty. I think he's 84, 85. Probably an 85 Dusty. He's complete. That guy's mint, like if he's new. I know it's a little blurry on my camera. Yeah, mine has a black suit. Oh, yeah, the gray one? Sweet. Everybody's stuck at work. I'm working too, believe it or not. I'm at work. I'm not at work right now. Yeah, Dusty is sweet. I'm actually working from home today because we don't do 911. We do a critical care transfer. So what we usually do is pick up a patient that's been having like a medical issue, but they're stabilized at a hospital, but they need to go to a higher level hospital that does certain specialties like nephrology, neurology, pulmonology, otolaryngology, cardiology. So they'll call us and we'll just monitor them to the next hospital. That's what kind of job I'm doing right now. So we live right next to the station. So me and the owner, which is the Walmart Rambler, we hang out. Since we're working together and we're both from this town, I'm working on being lazy. That's the best. Working on being lazy is the best. I'm gonna gather up all my newer stuff and sell it and build up a bunch of PayPal credit to buy the stuff I want. Yeah, they made a Garbage Pail Kid movie. I think it was '91. It was awful, but I still watch it every now and then. The guys, it's like actual suits too. I mean, there's not really too much special effects. They're ugly looking dudes, but I don't know if they like come up from I don't know if they come from our world or what, but they end up at this like vintage thrift store where this kid works there and he's like getting bullied. He gets picked on. It's a cool movie. It's kind of shitty, but I like those old movies like that. Cheesy movies. But it's called Garbage Pail Kids the movie. I believe in '91. The last place that I watched that Garbage Pail Kids movie, believe it or not, it was the full version on YouTube, but I think they took it down after that. I had it saved. Yeah. What's up, comics for all people? Yeah, that movie was pretty cheesy, but I still liked it. I think I put up all. I have a pretty big stash of Garbage Pail Kid cards somewhere, but I just won 250 more cards. I'm gonna start trying to put together the first few waves, few series. Let's see. Let's find the movie real quick. Let's see here. Let's find it, guys. Wait a minute. Let's see. I don't really want the movie. Let's just check out the trailer. 1987. I was wrong. It's 87.
Something old and saying, really?
It was cheesy good. You're right.
Savings and checking accounts you can open from here in 5 minutes. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
What's in your wallet, huh? Can I see? Here you go.
Once upon a time, or was it more recently, there was a young boy named Dodger.
Terrible.
He was the sort of child who was always left out of things.
She's pretty.
Each day after school, Dodger works in a junk shop.
Oh man, $1 million.
Captain Nancy,
Which is dross that vampires brew. Make these clothes as good as new.
Dodger has never had a family or a friend he could call his own. Until now. What's that? They came out to help us.
Yeah, they're friendly.
Meet the Garbage Pail Kid. Starring Matt Zerr, Windy Winston,
Ooh,
Messy Tessie.
Messy Tessie.
Give him a chance.
I may have dated Messy Tessie.
Ali Gator.
Remember Alligator?
Lisa Gray. I'm the fire for this. Foul Phil. Nice and it opens.
The Garbage Pail Kids,
And you know what? I think the most
they may not be pretty, but boy, they make great friends. Starring Anthony Newman and Mackenzie Aston.
I think the most famous Garbage Pail Kid character card is probably Atom Bomb, and he doesn't even come out in the movie. So anyway, that's that. You have to watch a trailer. I'll probably get this tagged, not copyright strike, but they won't monetize it because of that commercial, but I don't care. All right, folks. Well, I guess that's about gonna be it for this stream. I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and in case I get a call or I want to eat something, but might jump on later tonight. But anyway, I really appreciate all of you for hopping on and listening to my crap and checking out all my old stuff. And I have more old stuff to show some other day. So thank you all. You all have a good day. Later, Jetson. Later, everybody. Y'all take care. Pew, 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 pew.